Alright everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I realized that I never introduced myself. I'm gonna go by Nova Persona, so that's my handle that I've been using ever since my first year of college, of real college. I say real college because I actually started college, or taking college classes, and not going to regular high school at the age of 16. But it was a different kind of high school. There's an animal over here that is really creeping me out. Sounds like a velociraptor, I swear. What is this? What is this? What is this? What? I'm gonna follow this spaceman. What is going on? Oh my goodness. This is definitely not what I expected. Where is he? This way somewhere? Mr. Spaceman! There he is. Well, the game has definitely taken a turn for the interesting. For the more interesting, I should say. There he is. Where is he taking me? I feel like I'm going in a circle from where I found him. Yeah, that's where I found him, right there. There's the thing. What is going on? What? Is that him over there? There he is. What in the hell? I guess I'm not surprised. I am very surprised, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Because of Lovecraft's stories, I heard this is a very Lovecraftian game. Look at this. Should I step in the light? I wasn't expecting this at all. I definitely was not expecting a UFO within the first few minutes of the game. Oh, I'm scared. What? What? This is so cool. This is... What? What was that thing I found in the middle of the forest? And why am I now on a spaceship going through hyperspace? I've got a murder to solve. Ethan Carter needs me. Although in actuality, he's probably dead by now. More of these. They kind of remind me of the Saiyan spaceships. What's going on? This is so interesting. I don't know what to do. Do I just... What is this? It's another paper, and it looks like it might also have been written by Ethan Carter. So that means Ethan Carter probably was on this same ship. Let's see what it says. Fangs. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow. So when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out, like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. Interesting. This must be the other side. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles. But the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Interesting. I wonder if this beast is the monster of this game. But it might also be a human. It might be a metaphor. Is there anything in the paper itself that might give us some clues? I wonder what's scratched out. I really can't make it out. I can't make that one out either. Huh.
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Oh wow. I'm back on Earth. That was intense. So this is Fangs. Wow. Oh, there's something else. Abstruse Tales, America's Finest Science Fiction. So this is very much reminiscent of Lovecraft. January 1964, 40 cents. Featuring Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding, plus Julian West, Michael Arden, Clarence Carlyle, and many others. I wonder if these are real authors. Kind of ashamed. I don't know. And I guess Travis might be his brother, might be Ethan's brother. Called him a Gaylord, so we're gonna have to see what else we can find around here. Anyways, that was wild. I was definitely not expecting UFOs and going into outer space. Anything else I might have missed in these woods? You never know, there might be really small hidden objects, and I'd really like to explore every inch. So again, it looks like there was a rock slide over here. I wonder how long it's been since these rails have been operational. Very on pins and needles right now. Can I see anything in there? Let's go back up here, see if I can climb up this way. I don't see anything in there, and it doesn't look like these doors open up. Is that... no, that's nothing. So back to the case at hand. Somebody was running that way. Picked up the rock, which we put back. Knocked out whoever it was they were chasing, the dead man that we found without legs. Gassed up the rail car. Noticed that the person had gotten up, started to leave. Finished up hurrying with the gas, dropped it, it spilled, and ran over the person, cutting off their legs, finished the job with the crank, and left him there. I think that's as far as the man was able to get before the assailant caught him. Anyways, this was intense. Let's see if there's anything else behind here. Nothing that I can see. Is there an inventory? Let's see. I wonder what year this is supposed to be taking place in. This said it was from 1964. So, the 60s. Alright, here goes the music. Seems to be an old train station. 7:05 was the last minute it showed. Although this side seems to have stopped 5 minutes earlier. Can interact with it. Interesting. Alright, so I'm also expecting there to be jump scares. So if there are any jump scares, please excuse any...
No trains have been through here for a long time. That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
Yeah. So I was saying before I was rudely interrupted that if I happen to scream out words that might not be too kosher for some of you, I do apologize. I'm going to try to keep my language clean, although I cannot be blamed if I get scared and develop a temporary case of Tourette's. So, disclaimer aside, let's keep going. So, I haven't really traveled through the Northeast. I haven't really traveled that much. I live in Texas, and I've been through the American Southwest, and it's probably one of my favorite places to travel through. I would not love living in a desert at all. If anything, I'd love to live in an area like this. Even though I probably would go crazy, lose my mind in the winters. But that's the fun of it, right? Looks like we're headed over to that town. Can I come down here? No, can't go down there yet. Anyways, but small towns are pretty creepy because once you've lost that connection to the outside world, especially if there really are no roads going into your town, I can imagine that bad things can start happening. Not gonna speculate too much, but that was another one of the subjects of some of Lovecraft's stories, the backwoods people, generations of inbreeding, things like that. And when people aren't educated, they're not exactly the best people in the world. And when people are educated, again, sometimes they aren't the best people in the world, but of course, these are all generalizations, and since this is a horror game, I imagine that there's something to be said about that. And I did say that. I'm guessing the game wants us to go to the town, but I'm gonna keep exploring over here. So it looks like this is the end of the line for these rails. Can't go that way. Can't go this way. Can't go that way. I'll say it again. This game is gorgeous. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I really should get a little clock. Every time I stop like that, I'm just looking at the time on my cell phone. Or a watch. Haven't worn a watch since I was in elementary school, though. Anyways. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm possibly missing in this little area. I don't think there is. I've looked. I went around that way, went around this area. What is this little building? That rock is a different color. I can't interact with it, so I guess it's nothing. Can't interact with it. I guess I use the same texture on both sides because there's that rock again. Well, it looks like we are at the end of the line for this part of the map. So we will keep going this way. In the next episode of Let's Play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and I think he vanished because he went off into space. Anyways, we'll find out next time.